Hello, I'm Jonathan Malloy. I'm a professor of political science here at Carleton University. My specialty is Canadian politics. I also hold a research chair in Canadian parliamentary democracy. Let me tell you a little bit about what it's like to study Canadian politics at Carleton. It's obviously really great to be able to study Canadian politics here in the nation's capital of Ottawa. So in addition to everything that we cover in the classroom, you have a lot of opportunities to really engage directly with our political institutions here in Ottawa. This can include acting as a parliamentary page to the program that we have with the House of Commons. It can be working in the Government of Canada as a co-op student. We have an extensive co-op program placing students in the public service. And also other things such as actually volunteering or working in an MP's office on Parliament Hill. In fact, one of the things I'm most proud of is that so far 2 of my students have actually been elected to office, one to the House of Commons and the other to the Legislative Assembly of Ontario. And both of them got their start while working in MP's offices on Parliament Hill as student interns. So as I said, we study structures and processes of Parliament, the federal provincial system, the courts, the Charter of Rights, and others. But we also look at how they're diversifying to deal with 21st century Canada. One of the big things that we've studied here in the department is gender in politics. So looking at women being elected to politics, women in public policy, how public policy reflects gender diversity. Those are all important things that we look at in Canadian politics. And also now looking a lot at race and the representation of racial minorities in Parliament and elsewhere. Another of the big questions, of course, we look at is Indigenous peoples in Canadian politics. And a particular issue is looking at what does a relationship mean for Indigenous peoples and the political institutions of Canada? As we work towards reconciliation between Indigenous peoples and Canada, what does that mean in terms of the constitutional building blocks, the political institutions, the governance day-to-day, so on? How do we deal with those institutions and processes in Canadian politics? So these are all things that we study in Canadian politics at Carleton University, and hope that you will join us. Thank you.